take some seconds. All right, I think we are live now in our doctorate support group. Okay, thank you so much. Oops, why is it? Are you okay there? Yeah, can you hear me, Neha?
Yes, Anita.
Okay, right. Thank you so much, Neha and Harish from Typeset for giving us this opportunity, to know more about Typeset. I've actually went through your website and I found that the application or the thing that you have produced is very, very useful for our thesis writers. Yeah. So before I go on and introduce Neha and Harish maybe from Typeset, I would like to share the website that we can go to if we want to know more about what Typeset is doing. So perhaps let me just share my slide. Can you see that, Neha?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the website to go to. It's typeset.io. Yeah. And if you go to the website, what I like about this is it's very clean and the interface is very easy to understand. So as I understand it, there are only 3 simple steps. Yeah. If you want to use Typeset, once you are ready with your thesis, and then you want to auto format your thesis, these are the only 3 simple steps that you have to follow. So what we're gonna do now is let me just scroll down. All right. So I believe a lot of our DSG members will want to know more about this. Okay. So without any further ado, let me just go back to my screen. I would like to invite Neha now to tell us about what is this app all about. Tell us.
Thank you, Anita. Hello, everyone. Good evening. I'm Neha from product team of Typeset. So here I am going to explain how we came about with product Typeset and how it simplifies the whole medium of research writing. So let me share my screen. Are you able to see my screen, Anita?
Yes, I can see that. Yes.
Okay. To start with, Typeset is an authoring platform to write research. Before we came up with the product of Typeset, we first went through to understand what are the general requirements in writing research documentation. Especially for university students, let us look into what all goes through while writing theses. So we start with collecting information and then we do manage all the references which through our theses, and then we try to plan and organize the content, and followed by then we sit at one place and start writing theses. While writing theses, we do add a lot of elements like equations, tables, images, etc. So during writing, it's never a silo mentality. We all go in groups and collaborate with each other and improve the content of theses. And after we are sure about how we came about with the content, we go ahead to format the document, which is in accordance with the guidelines of the university. So once you have formatted, we make sure that it has been reviewed properly by professors, peers, and who are the other important roles around writing thesis paper. So after review is done, we go ahead to submit our thesis. So in this general way of writing thesis, we have identified a couple of problems researchers and students have been facing since ages till today. So let me highlight them first. One of them is thesis is never a 3 or 4 page content. It's a content which drags to almost 40-50 pages. So managing this long form content is very tedious and it takes a lot of time. Any minute mistakes cannot be identified quickly. And the second problem which we identified was importing and citing references. Right now we have tools like Zotero, Mendeley and stuff, but these all are just libraries of maintaining the references. We have no medium to utilize those references and cite them in a very easy way. right? Currently what we do is we copy paste on the word, or we use a kind of plugin to import references and manually cite at different stages of documentation. And I know, including me and everyone, we all went through it, and it was a lot of effort in doing that. And the third one which we saw was, as I highlighted, collaboration plays a major role in documentation. But the problem today is the collaboration goes in one-to-one way through email communication, which is not a easy way, because we don't know how the content is getting updated. We don't know how to get the best of collaboration. So we thought this should be highlighted. And the final one, no, not the final one, the fourth point is like formatting content. Formatting content, as you all know, Anita mentioned, it's very tough, because following all the guidelines, going back to the website, checking and cross-checking manually and formatting the content is little tedious task. And getting document independently reviewed. So since it's very tough to get to reviewers and get independent review of different people, we often skip this step, but it's very essential for getting proper thesis done. So let me not forget, as I already mentioned, during collaboration, tracking is very tough. So I have even highlighted the problem of tracking changes. Like however you are versioning in your folders, it's very tough to see what are the changes you are doing and where is your document going and how are you updating. So in current scenario, we have useful tools in writing thesis at different stages of document. To start with, during discovery, like when you're ideating and finding content, we start with Google Scholar. And then, as I already mentioned, we start collecting references using Zotero, Mendeley, or Paperpie. And then we go for plagiarism check, where you use Blackscan or Authenticator or many other good tools. And after that, we come to the main problem of writing and formatting. Today, the major players are Microsoft Word or LaTeX. But as you see, Microsoft and LaTeX have been in the game of writing since, I think, almost last 20 years, and not any player has come to identify the problems and update them. Let me first highlight the problems they have. To start with, formatting takes a lot of time. As we already discussed, there's a lot of manual effort going in the picture. And second one, LaTeX is something like a coding platform where you have to learn how to use LaTeX and then start filling in content, and understanding and doing itself consumes a lot of time. It's a complex structure in itself. And to highlight, there is no tool to cite the references and format easily and save your time. So after we discussed all these things, we all have this question that how Typeset can bridge this gap. So let's see. This is a short intro which I'm giving. Typeset is a one-stop solution for easy research writing. It has almost everything. Consider it to be like a package. We have many ready university thesis templates. We have easy reference formatting. You can outline the whole structure and content of information so that you can easily navigate through different chapters of your thesis writing. You have online version control, which is like a big savior where you can track your changes very easily. And you have live user collaboration where you need not wait to mail one-on-one and take copies and upgrade your information. And the best part of Typeset, among all the features which I have highlighted here, is auto formatting. Whatever content you want, you can just change it into the required format with one single click. Not only that, it's not only about theses or university templates. We have also given you a big time library of almost 14,000 plus journal research templates, which is a big pool. Like after you complete your university or thesis or something, and you want to go ahead to write and start publishing in international journals, Typeset is the platform. You can start with any publisher, just write your content, pick the publisher, it will format, and you can just go ahead and publish to your publisher. So now let's step back a little and learn how to use Typeset. For this, I call upon Harish, and he'll be explaining you how to use product Typeset.
Thank you, Neha. Hi everyone, this is Harish here from the product team of Typeset. I would now take you through how to use Typeset. And if anyone have any questions, we will take the questions at the end of this walkthrough. And if anybody is facing any problem in hearing me right, please put it in the Facebook comment. We'll get the sound system ready. Okay, so let's get started. So this is our Typeset page, www.typeset.io. So let's get our thesis get started. So I'll just start with the University Putra template. So I am entering as a University Putra Malaysia student. Harish, University. So you sign up using your information. So just a bit. Could you all see the screen I'm in inside Typeset?
Yes, I can see that.
Okay. You can see how would you like to get started, Anita?
Yes, that's what you should do. Yeah. Okay, go on.
Okay. So we are on the screen. So basically, Typeset caters to different set of people, like research papers, assignments, these templates. Since we are planning to write thesis here, let's click on the thesis template, which is on the second right. So what it automatically does is shows you the thesis templates under University Putra Malaysia guidelines. So I will choose here the English version. If you want the Bahasa Malay version, you can click on this. Second. So I'm clicking on the first one. So what Typeset does is it takes all the information from your university guidelines and it automatically populates it here. So this is the Typeset editor. So you have the toolbar in the top, and then you have the body where you have all the mandatory sections of the University Putra Malaysia thesis. Not only that, it also tells you how to write each of these sections, like what are the guidelines for each of these sections, like for abstract, what are the guidelines. So these are the mandatory sections that you have to write for UPM thesis. So let's start by writing some content. Right? So I'll write the title, thesis. I can add the author name, chair name, deputy dean, all the information that is required for the cover page of the university. So I'll just add author name. I'll add the chair name. So like that, you can add all the information that is required. Let me put some sample content in the abstract. An introduction, literature review, and so on. So as you see, I have put some information on the mandatory sections. Now, if you're wondering how this looks like at the end, like how this will look like as a formatted into UPM thesis guidelines, all you have to do is just click on preview. So what we do is on clicking preview, the content is automatically taken and generated in the UPM format. So if you have written your content completely on the editor, you can directly submit this content because it is according to the UPM form. If you see, this is the cover page and the different sections. So these are the content that is coming in. You can see all the content comes in acknowledgements, the body, the contents, table of contents, abbreviations, etc. Now, if I want to add another tab, another chapter, so I'll go back to editor. So what I'll do is I'll add one more section here. So I'll add new section, and then I'll make it as a heading here using this tool. So what happens is when I do this, it automatically generates a new chapter in your preview. So under introduction, I have the new section. I'm writing something. New section. Now, if you click preview, you can see the new section coming as a new tab. And you don't have to wait for the preview to happen. You can click back edit, and when it is done, it will automatically notify you. Now, as you see, you can see the preview is done now. You can click on the preview, see the document generated. So I'm going below introduction to see the new chapter. So the new section has come as a new tab. Right? Now, going back, I know a lot of people will be using references libraries like Mendeley, Doctorate, and all. I will show you how to get your references from any of these libraries in a click. So, so let me show you from my own library in Mendeley. So this is my Mendeley library, and so I have these references already selected. This on Typeset. So what I do is I go to Mendeley file, and then I do an export, and when it comes, I name them new Mendeley collection. I store it in my documents. I can either get it in .bib format or I can have it in Node XML format. Both of it works with Typeset. So I am saving it. That is saved. So I go back to Typeset. What I do is I click on import add references on the right side of the references library. I click on import add references, and it automatically generates. It automatically allows me to update the references. So here I have three options. I can add manually, or I can paste a reference in BibTeX format, or I can import. It's exactly what I'm going to do right now. So I have this new Mendeley collection that is saved. So I'm clicking that, and the references are loaded here. Now it's as simple as that. If you are using Zotero, Mendeley, everywhere you have an option to download your. This is Zotero. You can download your option. Again, you can download here into .bib or in Node XML format. Even for paper file, your online reference manager, it allows you to save everything as a .bibtex format, and you can paste it here and get those references in a click. Now let me cite some of these references. I just go cite references. I can choose how many references I want, and all those are cited here. And if you're wondering how this looks in the preview, you can again look at it. Now, when the preview is generating, let me show you something else. This is something called the outline. Here, all the sections of your content will come in. So this will show you how your content is progressing. You can plan your entire content here, and as you create new sections, it all comes here in the outline. And when I click on materials and methods, it goes to that particular area, and you can. So now the preview is generated. It's getting those references added. So you can look at the references at the end of it all, where all the cited reference come in. So your references, we have written content, we have added information in the content, we have added the references. Now, what about adding images or tables? That too is easy. Just go to a place where you want to add a figure, go to insert figure, and you can select whatever figure you have in your this, and it's added. Now added a very high definition image here. and I can give whatever title for the information. And I'll also add on table here. So insert table. So you can select the number of rows and number of columns in a very flexible manner, giving it a caption. So like information XY. So all the captions, all the figure headings, everything gets formatted properly according to the UPM format. So we don't have to worry about anything, including references. Everything gets formatted according to the guidelines. Now you have a table, you have an image. So clicking preview, it will generate all those information. Now, what is different from UPM template from regular templates is regular templates on Microsoft Word or anywhere else acts as a form filling machine. But here it's more about you just write your content and it automatically converts to the regular format. So you don't have to spend that time writing your thesis. You can focus on formatting thesis. You can focus on writing your thesis. So all the information, images, tables, everything is included here. For example, this is the image, table. So if you want to cross-reference your tables images, that is also possible. Like all you have to do is go to a place where you want to cite your figures, like cite figures. You can cite, and it's cited, and you can cite tables also. So it's as simple as that. And you can add equations also by using the insert equation, and it will give you a visual editor where you can add the equations clearly. Now that's all I had for the walkthrough. So now Sakiran will come in to answer any questions that people would have posted on Facebook. A few more things to end my discussion. We have version control where you can create a lot of versions. We also have user collaboration coming in the next couple of weeks where people can collaborate online together. And we have more future features coming in like plagiarism check, premium templates and all. So keep checking out our Typeset page for all the future features that are coming up. So I'm giving the mic to Cycle.
Hi guys, I'm Cycle. I'm here to answer all your questions if you have any. I think we have one user, Muhammad Suli Jafar. So I think you asked about cross references, right? So all the images or tables, whatever you added in this content, you can be automatically cross-referenced. For example, on the toolbar, you have cite. So whenever you want to cite, you have to pick this one, and let's say you click a figure, and the figure which you already added is available on the right side. When you click this one, you can see the cross-reference here, and the numbering will also be done automatically. As you mentioned, figure 1.1, 1.2, all the figures, whenever you cross-reference, will be automatically added. The same with tables and mathematical equations also. Any more questions?
Hi, Sakaran. Yeah.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, I got one more here. I think Sarva, he asked about, he has formatted a manuscript for Journal A and has been rejected. Now, she has to change the format. How can I reformat the manuscript and submit to another journal? So is that possible?
Yes, got it. That's a very good question, because a lot of our users still say that because whenever they submit to a publisher, sometimes the publisher rejects the paper and they want to submit to another publisher. So to make the entire reformatting easy, we have provided an option on the top here, change template. So when you click this button, change template, again you would be taken to the template page. Now you can pick all the templates you're looking for. Let's say we pick APA, and when we click this switch to template, so the entire template will be again changed to the APA template guidelines. And whenever you click preview, paper will be automatically reformatted.
Oh, that's useful.
You can see the entire paper is reformatted to APA guidelines.
Right. Okay.
So you can change that to any publisher or any other template you want. Yep.
Okay. So do you have a list of? I'm sure you have a list of all the the kind of format that we have, yeah, in your website. So
yeah.
Yeah.
The list. Yeah. So you gotta go to new. This is in the dashboard. This is the first thing which you see as soon as you log in. And when you click new, there is a button called From Template. And right now you can see 12,000 different templates across the different publishers, all the publishers on the left side. And as I've logged in using the UPA, University Putra Malaysia account, I can see my UPA templates here. We have a UPA thesis, and we also plan to add UPA department-specific assignments and project reports.
Right. Okay.
The total around 11,500, and we keep adding these templates every week. Whenever you keep an eye, there is this button called What's New. Yep. When you click this, you will be notified on the new templates whenever we add it.
Right. Okay. So, Sakaran, there's another question.
Yeah.
I think somebody from University Technology Petronas is asking for their template from UTP, Petronas, Malaysia, UTP.
We've received that, and we would be making them live in a few hours from now. So for that user, he or she can continue logging in, and we would automatically switch his account to UPA. I have taken note of that user, so I will provide that template. I will send him a message offline.
Right. Thank you so much. I think what we are going to do later is maybe DSG members that might want to have their own template, yeah, from every university. And I'm sure your team is working really hard for this. So just we just wait. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take the requests and we keep providing those templates.
Right. Okay. Is there anything else, Sakaran, that you want to demo?
No, not at all. We are good so far.
Okay.
And if there are any other questions, probably they can directly reach out to go to the website on the Typeset.
Yep.
So anyone has any questions, you have to go to Typeset website, and on the top right, you will see a start icon. Just give me a second. It's just loading, I guess. I think it's still loading, just a bit.
Is it also useful to go to your Typeset Facebook page? Is that
even that's the best way to do that? Yeah. So you can go to Typeset Facebook page and message us anytime, and we will reply.
Right. Okay. I'll put the link to from your Facebook page to our DSG so that people know how to reach you. Yeah.
Yes.
Is
perfect.
that useful? Okay.
And two more things which I want to make sure that it's covered in this webinar. The first thing is the pricing. So all the stuff which you saw now are free, but we plan to add premium features in 2 months from now. So premium features would include plagiarism check and saving to Dropbox and faster previews and a lot more other features that we are working on. This is with respect to the premium feature which we plan to add. And you can also look at the security here. So all the content is totally secure. If at all someone has, I think I've seen 3 questions on the security. So they could come and check out the web page and go to the security column here. And that's about it. Thanks a lot for attending. Thanks for your time.
Hang on, Sakaran. I think it's useful to put everybody in on your Hangout again so that we can see your face. It's always it's always useful to to know who we speak to. All right. Okay, so that's you. All right. Great job you're doing. Hi, Neha again. And Harish, thank you so much for today. I would like to snap a photo of Harish. Would you like to be in the picture? Okay. So just for all right. So 1, 2, 3, print screen. Thank you so much. You guys have been very helpful. I know a lot of thesis writers are going to be very, very happy about this, yeah? Because as you know, the job of writing thesis is already difficult. And for us who are not tech-savvy people, we don't really understand how formatting works. So this will be very useful.
Yes.
Okay? All right. So I'm ending the live Facebook now. And this recording, I'll send to Harish, just the link. And then, maybe you want to put in your YouTube, yeah?
right.
Okay.
Thanks
All right.
a lot. Anita.
Okay. Thank you so much. Have a nice evening.
Thank you.